It is true. There's violence across the whole country. Do you disavow the violence from Antifa? That's happening in Portland right now? There's riots.
That's a myth that's being spread only in Washington, D.C.
About Antifa in Portland?
Yes.
Sir, there's videos everywhere online. There's fires and riots. They're throwing fireworks at federal officers. DHS is there. Look online. It gets crazy, Mr. Nadler. It is true. There's violence across the whole country. Do you disavow the violence from Antifa?
It's a myth.
Okay, boys. Y'all know what time it is. It's not howdy doody time, but it is range time. And I'm out here. I'm first one here today. It's gonna be hot. It's gonna be hotter than shit today, guys. It's gonna be like 103 or something. So hope I can get my business taken care of before it gets too terribly hot out here. And so we're gonna see if we can't do some shooting. I'm gonna try out a new one I got, and I will show you what that is here in just a little bit. Some of my YouTube subscribers that have been pushing me to do some more of this type of rifle. It might work out good for them. They might like what I'm going to show them today. But in the meantime, I'm going to set up my targets. I think I'm going to go line one up out at 200 also. And let's make sure we're set up about like that, I think. For something completely different. Yeah, I had to break down. I got myself another K31. So we're going to take a little look at it here. Just so you know, I got this thing just very recently. And it's a private series, and I know it was used in competition. It has some usage on it. I can tell by it has, I would say it has medium throat erosion on it, but the bluing is still all good on it. As you can see, it is a completely numbers matching K31. And it came with the diopter sights on it, which I like, but normally I have my my Gemin attachment to the rear Swiss Products rear sight. But I'm going to shoot this just the way I got it, other than taking this apart and then doing an inspection on it, putting it back together, make sure everything looked copacetic, checking headspace, the range of headspace go, no-go gauge, and throat erosion. I haven't done anything to it. This is the way I received it. But let's see if we can take a look at the other side of it. And as you can see, it's got some pretty nice wood on it, guys, and the wood is relatively unmarked. It's in very, very good condition. And the bluing is still really good condition on it. So I don't know, I'm going to see if we can't get some shots on target with it today. I don't know how I'm going to end up dealing with this. I might go through it, might refinish the stock like I do. I don't know. We'll see. We'll just see. It's in pretty good shape as it is right now, although, like I say, it definitely has been used. But I'll have to do a bore sight on it, get it lined up, do all my normal monkey business, and see if I can get a couple shots out of it, get it on paper, and we'll go from there and see how it ends up shooting. But overall, I think it looks like it's pretty nice condition. So anyways, guys, that's what one of the rifles I'm going to be shooting today. So let me finish getting set up here, and we'll give it a go. All right, guys, I'm going to take the first shot with this thing with some GP11 ammunition. I got five stray GP11s here, so I might as well start with that. I'm sure that's something that this rifle is very familiar with. But I'm going to set up my headspace gauge here. First thing to do after I shoot it is to check headspace, and I'm suspecting this is gonna have a pretty tight chamber, going by my go no go gauges that I have. Turn my chronomograph on, and let's stick 5 of these guys in here. Let's see if we can make this thing go boom. All right, guys, wish me luck. Did a bore sight on it, manual. A little tough using these these old diopter type sights, but we'll try it. I'm gonna take my first shot. I gotta put my hearing protection on. That would help. Oh yeah, okay, that's better. Now I won't injure my earring. All right, guys, here we go. 2546. That's just exactly what that they always seem to check. About 2550 FPS. Let's see what our gauge says. That's what I thought. 1 inch 802. Good tight chamber on this, as I would expect from a private series K31. Let's go see where it went. Looks like we are bullseye height, about 4 inches to the left. So I need to walk this thing back. Let's try this next one here. See if we can get a little closer. Yep. Flips it right out of there. 2543. All right, it's coming over. Gotta do a little more. Let's try that. Sure, I'm lined up through my chronomograph. Definitely tell it's got a mil-spec trigger on it. 2554, they're pretty consistent. Still going to the left. I'm going to give it a couple of uppages. All right, let's see what that adjustment gets us. $25.74. All right, that one went right by a bit, so I need to take another shot here, just because I might have thrown that one. You don't know. Hard to say. $25.99. Yeah, I think that fourth one I pulled, because that one there it's almost touching the orange, about 1 o'clock. So that's good. I like that. I think I'm going to go down, cover up my holes, and maybe try some of this hand-loaded ammunition I have. So let's take a break. I'm going to run down range. That's my very first 5 shots out of that. I think that was my very first one off of my manual by bore sight. And I think my second one was there. Third one, all side adjustments. Fourth one, I think I pulled it. And then that was my last one right there, so it's not too bad. So I'm going to cover them up, and I'm going to try some hand-loaded ammunition. Well, just here, hanging out for a few inside the mighty Crown Vic, you know, the drag race star. Seems like, turn the fan down, turn the radio down. Just popping a couple of rounds. I just shot the first 5 rounds out of my new K31, Private Series K31. But had a couple guys show up at the range here. One guy, he's looks like he's okay, but I got a knucklehead out there, which I know you all don't believe this, but right away I could see he brings nothing, no targets, nothing. So, and then I noticed he's shooting at my target at 200 yards. But he's got nothing. He's got no stand, nothing. He didn't bring anything. So I went over and I asked him, I says, you're not shooting my targets, are you? And he goes, well, I'm shooting above it. And he says, I just got this rifle yesterday. And I says, so you don't have any idea where it's going then, do you? He goes, no. I says, you should have done some setup. You should have brought some targets and done some setup. You didn't come out here prepared, did you? No. And so I just told him, I says, please don't shoot my targets, okay? And those are the kind of guys, I mean, God bless the guy who wants to get himself an AR. He's got all kinds of stuff on it, you know, like he probably doesn't even know how to load it or which end of the darn thing the bullet comes out of. But anyways, pretty interesting. But you see all kinds out here. They obviously don't have a clue how any of this stuff works. But so I'm hoping he'll just take a few more shots and get the hell out of here, because he's got nothing to shoot at. I mean, what does he need to do? He can't tell anything about it. Anyways, kind of frustrating to see these kind of imbeciles out here at the range. But at any rate, so I'm cooling off a little bit. I just thought I'd run my mouth about, oh guys, I know y'all want to see K31 videos, so I got some more K31 videos, and all that's fine and dandy, and I got a new K31, so I hope that's happy. But the cities are burning down. We got a completely corrupt communist Democratic Party that is trying to do their best, because they hate the American citizen, they hate Donald Trump. I don't know if any of you watched that nonsense of the Judiciary Committee yesterday interview with Attorney General Barr. They didn't want to ask him anything. All they want, that was just a platform for them to run their mouth and degrade and humiliate and insult AG Barr. Unbelievable, guys. At this point in time, if any of you, I can't even believe any of you are even on the fence about any of this. That is, of course, unless you're just willing to roll over and surrender, which I'm sure a lot of these people are. But it was blood curdling, blood boiling, and very, very, very scary, so to speak, to watch. These people are serious, and they are complete. These are satanically motivated communists, and of course they accused Barr and the president of everything under the sun. Like I say, they only wanted to run their mouth. They wouldn't even let Barr respond to the stupid question. They were just, those are what you would call rhetorical questions. They really didn't want any answer out of them. They just wanted to slander them and besmirch them and that sort of thing. But Barr's a cool cat, man. He keeps his cool. It's that whole bunch of Democrats up there, between all of them collectively, they have an IQ of about my shoe size. And I even saw this woman was asking Barr something, I can't remember, he started laughing at her. It's completely, and then of course, where's where's the Republicans at? Jim Jordan's up there, and he's obviously, from my understanding, is when the network news was covering the hearings, they cut away as soon as it was Jim Jordan's turn to speak. And but where's the rest of them? He's like the Lone Ranger out there, guys. Unbelievable. The Republicans are complete failures too, but they still are the lesser of two evils. At this point in time, guys, it's on. They're burning our cities down. The Democrats are so out of their minds. They are so lunatic. They're mentally ill to such a high degree that it's like they're not even on the same planet. But they are evil, guys. They are actually the carriers of the deep state. They carry the water for the deep state, and I've gone over the deep state many times in many of my previous videos. It's a real thing, guys. There's no doubt about it. And so now they got this trifecta going on between the coronavirus, the vaccinations, the rioting, and well, at least I haven't seen them chemtrailing us here where I'm at in the last few weeks, I'd say. I don't know why they quit doing it here. I saw they're doing it elsewhere though. But it's the trifecta of evil. These people are satanically motivated. I'm telling you what, guys, and I ain't mincing my words on this. Most of you people, you know what? I often bring up the element in my videos about the intangible part of the element of the dynamic that goes on, which is basically the spiritual part of it. And I do harp on that a bit, and I make no qualms about telling you that these people are satanically motivated. And you know what? I find it interesting how I get comments and questions about my videos, but very, very rarely do I get anybody that makes comment or has a question about any of the spiritual aspects of this and how it's all related into the dynamic of what we see coming out in the physical world. I don't know. I think most people, it's sad, but I think most people are spiritually dead. And there he goes. I can go back to shooting now. That guy was wow, unbelievable. But yeah, I find it interesting how I get no feedback about that sort of thing. I don't know. They probably don't have a clue what's between the covers of that thing called the Bible. They probably don't have any relationship with the Almighty. So they're completely blind as to any of that stuff. And unfortunately, that leaves them with a huge blind spot in their perspective and their ability to discern things and to make sense out of stuff and why things are happening. But at any rate, guys, I think I'm going to go back out and see if I can't run a few rounds out of my new K31. I'm going to try some hand-loaded ammunition. The GP11 seemed to shoot pretty well. It responded pretty good to my adjustments on the rear diopter. So let's give it another whirl here, guys. I'm going to try some hand-loaded ammunition now. Let's see what it is. This is some stuff I loaded a while ago for K31s. And it's a Hornady 178 grain extreme low drag match bullets. Reloader 17 powder, 46 grains of it. And this stuff is, I've actually reloaded this into GP11 brass. So let's, I think I'll feed them into the mag. Why not? And these are loaded from the base to the ogive. 2-inch 250, which I think probably will put this, considering its throat erosion, probably about 50 thousandths off the lands. It would be my guess. All right, let's give it a whirl here again. 24:56. Alright, that's a start. That's 3 o'clock in the 9 ring. It's okay. 25. Okay, we're 5 o'clock on the edge of the 10 ring. $24.97. That's almost touching the orange. 1 o'clock, almost the exact same spot as my last shot with the GP11. Virtually the same hole. We'll see. I think I might have put that one a little bit high. 24.62. They're kind of all over the place. Yeah, that one was a little bit high. I kind of felt it when I shot it. They're all going a little bit right. I'm going to give it a touch of windage. Boy, shooting that thing with these tiny little, just a little peep sight, it's challenging. $25.39. That's not too bad. That's right next to the orange bullseye. 9 o'clock. I think I'll shoot a few more of these. $25.15. Was the 9 ring, about 10 o'clock I'd say. Let's check it. I want to check headspace one more time. 25.47. Yep. Holding in there. Not too bad. It's 10 ring, about 11 o'clock, I guess. $25.07. It's right at the orange bullseye, just 12 o'clock, just about touching the orange bullseye. Let's see if we can't put another one there. $25.22. To say, I think I might have holed my shot that's at in the 9 ring about 10 o'clock. Anyways, that's got one more left. And then so far I'd call this I'm happy with it. I think if I get my Swiss product sight on it and the Gemin diopter, I think this thing will shoot fantastic. Because I mean, for me, my eyes and stuff, it's hard for me to use this this bare diopter. $25.24. 9 ring, maybe 1 o'clock. So, I don't know. I think it seems like it shoots pretty well, all things considered. Well, there's 10 shots with the hand-loaded ammunition. Those Hornady 178 grain VLD bullets match. Not too bad. I mean, considering I'm using that bare diopter peep, it's tough for me. My eyesight isn't that good, but that still ain't too bad, you know. I can still get a decent sight picture. I think that was my last one. I think it went right through one of my previous holes there, but all things considered, I don't think that's too bad, huh? All right, guys, I'm bailing. I got some shots off out of the new Private Series K31. Seem to shoot pretty good. I get my better sights on there. Should shoot even better, so I can see something. Got a few shots out of the Steyr even, but I'm bailing. The heat is getting oppressive, and now there's some shooters out here, and so for what I want to do, it's always a pain in the ass to keep my cameras running and get everything set up and do how I want to do when there's other people shooting, because you got to be considerate of their time too. So, but anyways, guys, day at the range. Hope you enjoyed. And for you K31 guys, I hope I tickled your fancy on that one. But keep in mind, guys, it's not all about K31 videos right now. You got to be aware of what's going on. Shit is getting ugly out there. All right, guys, this is Lencac. Over and out.